against the reigning division champs. And Utah nipping at their heels. Both teams entering the night at 32-15. It's as unique a talent, Greg, as there is in the league.
No doubt about it. And that's a beautiful find there by Joe Ingles.
It said if you're reading this, you're an all-star. Before the game, Coach Snyder said that he gave them both a hug. They're both deserving, and it's significant to have two first-time selections on the same.
Barton off the steal underneath Porter, who's just checked into the game, unable to finish. But as Quinn Snyder told us, it's kind of a validation, GA, as Clarkson hits it off the glass.
Teams adjusting to the rim runs by Gobert, but the ability to find that weak side three-point shooter done there by Ingles. Giannis has been incredible, but it's more than just Giannis. Chris Middleton, an all-star as well this year, and rightfully so.
Here's Michael Porter Jr., who's really starting to put it together. Mitchell lost his footing, able to save it to Clarkson. 3 to shoot. Mitchell the fake. Clarkson from deep. Get it!
How about the presence of mind there by Donovan Mitchell?
As we are under the 140 mark left in the first quarter. Porter, the lead pass underneath.
And it shows some really good consistency for the Nuggets this season.
This is George Niang, who's just checked in for Utah. Jazz could just about hold for the final shot. Here's Mitchell. Down the lane, draws 3 defenders. Clarkson on a 3. Buries it again. And Utah back in front. This is Malik Beasley, who's checked into the game for Denver. Shot clock down to 4. Jokic, tough shot, top of the key. Knocks it down.
On Jokic, and as good as Mitchell, as much as he's improved defensively, that's still a mismatch.
This is Niang, straightaway 3. Mitchell into the lane against Jokic. Jokic trying to save. He does, and Porter takes. Frenetic pace. Beautiful pass. Porter to Beasley.
See both these teams, and you talk about tomorrow night in LA. That is going to be
can't imagine
the scenes. Emotions will be running high as Ingles steps into the extra point. I should say the triple-double leaders for the season. He's the only non-guard on the list, and that was a great cut there.
Denver will reset with Beasley stripped away. Nicely done. And look at Beasley getting his hands dirty to Porter.
How about the effort by Beasley there?
Little step back. Tough shot. Offensive rebound Gobert. And that's too easy against Porter.
Not be as aggressive. And Porter's got 2 as well.
Nuggets turn it over. Clarkson wants to push. Clarkson over the shoulder. But where do the Nuggets turn for some scoring here? Barton! Magnificent!
It's done the job defensively. They just have not been able to find anything on the offensive end. Credit Utah's defense.
Barton from downtown!
2 from Denver, and that's big picture. That's one of the concerns when you look at these two teams in terms of contending.
Gobert! That is a vicious finish. He's headed to his first All-Star game. Maybe a factor early in the game.
It could absolutely have something to do. That's a beautiful finish there.
Such a great basketball mind trying to get Utah back into the postseason. Tough shot from the corner. That's a long 2 by Craig. So we come up on the final 2 minutes. Jokic, now to Grant. Tough floater over the top of Gobert. That was a long 2 and the rebound corralled by Gobert. 4-point Utah lead. This is Bogdanovich. That's his 3rd triple tonight. Clock at 5. Barton sizes up O'Neal. Crosses over. That's a long 2, and he sticks it. What a shot by Barton. Come from Bogdanovich, who's got a dozen. Let's check in with Kristen.
As I spoke to Coach Michael Malone at halftime, he agreed with UGA. He expressed how difficult it is to find consistency with a short staff, not getting consistent minutes throughout the season, but he said there are 2 areas we've got to change. We cannot turn the ball over. 9 turnovers for 11 points.
And the Frenchman clears. First of 4 meetings between these two. Gobert sidestepping Jokic. Makes it look easy. Offensive rebound by Craig, who's been everywhere tonight. Hands off to Jokic, off balance. always looks like he's off balance.
It does. I think is what kept him from launching that layup attempt.
Gobert, pretty pass from Bogdanovich.
Looking for him within their offense.
Barton wanted O'Neal around a series of picks. Shoots and buries it. Pretty shot from Barton. Jokic defended by O'Neal. 7 to shoot. Backs his way down. Outside corner 3 by Grant. 2011-2012. He called it a significant time in his life just to be able to sit with Kobe, talk basketball. He said at times it felt like Kobe was the head coach of the team.
Yeah, he's working.
Angles the handoff to O'Neal. Shot clock down to 3. Gobert has to hurry. Goes to the left-handed baby hook shot. Bogdanovich averaging career high 21 per game. Barton a pretty spin and he sticks it. Good lob for Gobert. Didn't know whether to touch it or let it go.
He was a count late on the lob, and that's what forced the tough shot. And Porter Jr. makes them pay on the other end.
Mitchell now 0 for 7 from the field. Porter just hit the 3. Off balance fade. Look at Craig. We should point out Mitchell does have 7 assists in this game. To your point. Porter from deep. Splash! Jokic calls for the screen. 1 second. Dozier from deep. Got it! Quinn Snyder hoping his Jazz can weather the storm here. Dozier outside, gets it to Grant. That's a 3, and he buries it! And a chance at 4 for Denver. And a fight in the Northwest and certainly in the West. 3 to shoot, 3-pointer! And this shooting clinic for Denver continues.
Plus 10 in rebounding in this game tonight, and they are 14-0 when they are plus 10 on the glass. So
35 left. Utah looking for one more push. They're down 15. Gobert left open. And again, the passing of Ingles, GA, sneaky good.
And just a great lead there for Gobert.
Last year averaged better than 5 assists per game. Look at Porter. You think that this kid could be an X factor for them down the stretch?
I think he's the second most talented player on their roster.
2019 draft, which is so much time that he missed all of last year, of course, with the back injury after surgery. Jokic looking to twirl around and put it down again.
So
limitless talent, just hasn't been his night. But as we've seen, he can cook in a hurry. That is Clarkson. See who we've got on the floor for the Jazz. Clarkson trying to fend off Craig. Extends, but he is almost single-handedly keeping them within striking distance. We come up on the final 5 minutes. Clarkson pull up 3. That's good. Denver racing an 11-point deficit. Trying to put this game away. Jokic fading away, puts it down. That was ridiculous.
Oh, wow. You're talking about a superstar caliber player.
Mitchell, finally his first points.
Can they get enough stops to give themselves a chance?
It was kind of an ugly looking shot from Jokic. Thought he was fouled. Clarkson, that's a transition 3, and he buries it.
No, they're going to be without a lot of firepower for a few more games, so they are trying to keep that momentum.
Clarkson turns the corner and hits again. 6 to shoot. Jokic, got it.
And that's what superstars do, right? The momentum, everything's against you.
Jokic has scored Denver's last 8 points. 5 to shoot. Jokic overplayed.
Oh, he got away with it.
Puts it down off glass.
The willingness to want to go out and take and make the big shots down the stretch has been on display.
Clarkson.
And if you're Denver, look, we had 4 cogs out, and yet we were able to come back after being down and looking like they weren't going to be able to fight through it, and they found a way to come away with a huge win in front of the hometown.